Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Pottyboy Plays. Yes, it's been a while since I last done one. The last one I did was, I think it was Master Riders Club Battle Race back in July, I believe. Anyway, this is Deadpool, published by Activision and developed by High Moon Studios. I'm playing the PC version of this game. This is actually in fact one of the games I downloaded and installed when I built my custom-made PC. And this game's also available on the Xbox 360 and PC as well. But like I said, we were taking a look at the PC version of the game. And now this game came to my attention after, well, basically, I went on holiday. For those of you who don't know, I went on holiday in September to Holland with Tony from My Fusion, and we stayed over at we stayed over at Jenny's, the Radion Angels place, for 2 weeks, and Tony showed us this game. He logged into his Steam account and downloaded it onto Jenny's PC, and oh my god, this game. I tell you something. The gameplay is pretty average, but it's just the thing that really sold this game for me. What made me really want to buy this game is the fact it's just so goddamn funny. Oh my god. It is absolutely fantastic. Basically, the story. If you don't know who Deadpool is, he's basically a little-known Marvel character who was basically part of the I think it's the Generation X program, similar to what Wolverine went through, and. Only here, basically his real identity is like all Marvel cats. They all have a real identity sort of thing. This one is a guy named Wayne Wilson, and anyway, so anyway, he went for the same thing as Wolverine did, Generation X, and I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Anyway, he went for the same crap, if you know what I mean. And but unfortunately, this guy was he sort of turned into a bit of a failure. Now he's an absolutely insane maniac. He's I mean, the thing is, he's got he's got healing powers and stuff that's better than Wolverine's. And what happens? And but basically, what happens that what happens is the fact that he's now got two voices in his head. Yeah, and yeah, he's now got two voices in his head, and one of them's really mad and silly and stupid, and the other one is like really smart and intelligent, and it's just so funny beyond words. I mean, I know I'm talking over the intro. I mean, the intro bit you're seeing here is so funny, but I do apologise if I had to talk over it, but. If you want it, but I mean, obviously, I didn't want to spoil the game too much, but I will occasionally stop and let you listen to a few bits. It's so it's so funny. Yeah, and anyway, basically, the whole story of the game is basically. Well, actually, this game kind of follows the fact that one thing Deadpool did a lot in the comics was break the fourth wall, and. Yeah, he does it a lot in this game. There's because basically the entire game, basically the story is that Deadpool wants to star in his own video game, so he contacts High Moon Studios to develop it. But of course, it's like they initially refuse and whatnot things, and basically now you've got Mr. Sinister, a bad guy called Mr. Sinister. Basically go around. Basically, he's like the bad guy, villain sort of thing. And the whole idea is you've got to go and try and defeat him. But the main purpose is the fact that because the thing is, High Moon didn't want to develop this game originally, so it's kind of like they just sort of like it's like him. It's like both Deadpool and High Moon. They sort of like both take their game into their own hands sort of the time, and it comes to a really funny effect. Sometimes you could just be walking along a corridor. Yeah, it's like there's one bit. There's actually one bit in the game where it's like you completed one scene of the game, and it's like in the next part of the game, you one of the first things you get is it's basically basically one chapter. The next one chapter. It's actually the next one after this sequence. And it's basically like you basically go on and you got to go and slew a whole load of bad guys and stuff and things, and it's like you go and destroy the bad. You go and try and attempt to kill the bad guy, or at least one of the bosses in the game, or not things. And then instantly in the next chapter. High Moon rings up and says, the boss of High Moon rings up and says, Deadpool, you spent all your money on the budget sort of thing, and it's like, you do realise games have budgets. And it's really funny. And then eventually you walk along a bit further, and it's like all of a sudden all the graphics go all 8-bit. and it's kind of like and the text box comes up saying, "Sorry, Deadpool, but we've run out of money." And there's a funny bit as well.
Obviously, the prop guys never got around to making me an awesome guitar.
And that's an example of the breaking the fourth wall. And
What's in here?
And this bit's funny as well.
Ooh, yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. Much more realistic. Fine. You asked for this. Hundreds of...
It's brilliant. That is... I just love the way he gets out the bar and just censors himself. Press A to use a stick pickle. I like it. It's very.
Why would anybody want to see that?
Yeah, it's very funny.
Why do you think I wear a goddamn mask? This game doesn't try to do the whole tragedy behind the comedy thing.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's so funny. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop talking for a bit.
What's this?
And just leave you all to it.
Enough with the damn beer. The healing factor won't let me get drunk anyway. I love the smell of pancakes in the morning. Smells like victory. I'm not really hungry, but all right. Really didn't think this mask thing through. Bitches. Damn it. Yeah, tasted like a cheap outsourced prop. Let me guess, I just ate the leftover pizza from all that developer crunch time. Am I right? You last second schmucks. Now where did I put my autographed New Mutants issue 98? What is this cheap prop? Well, this was clearly made by a junior artist. So, doorbell seems to work. Underwear? Are you trying to say underwear?
Hello, delivery for Mr. Deadpool. Need your autograph right here, please. Hello, sir. I have a package that...
So do I. Yoink. Package. Shit. As I suspected. Words. Everywhere. Lame.
We should read some of them.
Fine. Scene 1. Dark and stormy night. Deadpool is contracted to kill media mogul Chance White, who is blah 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 dee blah blah Don't need that. Edit that.
Ah, crayons. Very classy.
Why are we trying to kill what's-his-face?
Who cares? I'm making art here. Behold!
Not sure the player understands our thinking
Hey,
yet.
player, just go with it. We're about to change your fucking life. Bring the noise!
Yeah, and that just that gives you an idea of some of the humour you're going to get in this game. But yeah, oh my god, I was in absolute hysterics when I first Tony first showed me this. I was in absolute hysterics at this point. Yeah. Anyway, so this is where the real game starts.
There's
It's
some text.
yeah, basically the first bit. Yeah, the first bit is like you got bits of basically it's like you got it's like a little training area sort of thing where it's like you work out your moves and whatnot and things, and so even some of these bits are quite funny as well. They break the fourth wall. Like I've no idea what X does either, so you press the button. You have to press the button to find out, and then it's kind of like you get a couple of bad guys to kill and whatnot and things, and as you can probably tell, the game is. It's just your bog standard action game. If you play games like God of War or Dante's Inferno, you know exactly what to expect. This is pretty much the same type of game, really. Like I said, I listen what I might have said. Yeah, the game itself is nothing special. The gameplay, it's the gameplay is kind of like it's just your bog standard action game. Nothing really exciting. But it's like I said, what really makes this game is the humour, and it's amazing how sometimes a little something like that can really add to a game. And here it works, and it works brilliantly, and it makes the game worth it. Yeah.
One crate, please.
And here's another example of a great bit of humour in this game. What's he getting out of the crate? Oh, let's see what he's pumping up. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a fancy castle! No. Well, when I first saw it, I thought, why the hell is he going to build a bouncy castle? And of course you can jump up and down it as well. But the bouncy castle actually serves a purpose later on in the game. Believe it or not. But I'm not going to say how. But yeah, that did me a bit surprised.
Hey, we don't take fall damage. So
Now, of course, as I said, you can fall down as far as you like, and there's things like you can sneak up, like here, you can sneak up on baddies and execute them, whatnot and things, and overall, it's pretty much your usual standard action fare, and of course, you can go and basically, and of course, you can go out, you basically go around. Basically, you pick up these what you call Deadpool points, and you also get Deadpool points by killing baddies and stuff, and then you can use them in this little menu here. Basically, obviously here you can buy new weapons and upgrade your old ones, and also apply play upgrades as well. Obviously, you got three different types of weapons, only two which you can upgrade. There's you got the blades, there's guns, and then there's like grenades and the traps. You can upgrade the blades and the guns to include things like extra damage, extra ammunition, and even things like get more Deadpool points when you use them. Now the interesting thing with this one is the fact that some upgrades you cannot purchase. Even if you have enough money. Because the idea is that you haven't used this weapon enough. So it's like the more you use the weapon, the more power ups you'll be able to get for it. You'll be able to purchase for it. So that does kind of add something a little bit of interest to the game. And some of the upgrades are quite funny as well. I think on one of the blades ones just there, you've probably just seen it there. One of them was one upgrade was called O. The next one was called No You, and the next one after that was called Didn't. and then you got power, more power, and more power, and the next one is like power. yeah. Some of the names are great, but anyway, that is that's the upgrade menu. But of course, yeah, for your weapons and stuff. But here we've got here this is where you got your player upgrades, where you can get things like extra health, extra attacks, and extra hit points and whatnot. Blah blah blah. Even some temporary invincibility as well. Yes. Yeah, so that's the upgrade menu. Anyway, so like I said, what really makes this game really stand out is the humour. The rest of the game itself, yeah, like I said, it's a fun little game. There's a few niggling issues, but like I said, yeah, and it is just a very standard action game. Really. Graphics wise, it runs very well on my PC. I've got it on full settings and one of things, but graphically, it doesn't look too. The graphics aren't too bad. They're not too shabby. I've seen worse. I'd say I've seen better as well, but overall, it looks right. The level designs are okay as well. So you mainly go around a lot of sewers and whatnot things. And overall, the game itself, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's very, in terms of the action and stuff, it's a very average game. But like I said, what really makes for it is humour. Now, of course, later on in this game, you'll come across other characters, as well as you and of course the bad guy, Mr. Sinister. There are some bosses which I can't remember the names of, but ones that particularly you do actually come across the X-Men in this game, particularly Rogue and Wolverine, and a couple of the others as well. And there's actually, and also there's one other guy you'll see quite often as well. Is a guy named Cable, and basically he's like really, he's like this really hard-looking man who's like, carries a big gun and one of the things, and thinks he can time travel as well. And every now and then he'll sort of crop up and he will try to give you advice. Well, in fact, he does give you advice, but unfortunately, you as a player won't be able to listen because Deadpool himself won't listen. Deadpool sort of like finds Cable a bit of a bore, and then he ends up doing all. And instead of actually listening to him, he's like, "Oh my God, make it stop! I can't bear it anymore." Yeah.
I'm not the only one with a little bit of shit in their pants right now, am I?
You said that right. Yeah. So but I mean, I feel sorry for Cable. He's just trying to give him a bit of advice and it's just Deadpool's not listening. And like I said, and of course you can't listen to it either because Deadpool's not listening to it. You won't be able to listen to it either. But the humour is spot on. But yeah, like I said, the game itself, like I said, it does have its frustration. It can get, I think my one complaint with this game is the fact that I think that there is a very slight difficulty spike near the end. I tend to find that I think the thing is with the biggest problem, the thing I had with the difficulty level of this game was the fact that it was kind of like throughout the game it was like it didn't really get progressively harder until the very end. Now, I've not actually finished the game yet, but I have got up to. But I'm actually getting close to the final boss now. I'm on the last chapter, and that's just where I only started to notice the level of difficulty increase, and in fact it does increase by quite a bit. So I just wish so that's my one real complaint in this game. It doesn't really get harder and harder until the very end, and then it gets harder pretty quickly. I mean, that could just be me though. But I mean, saying that, I mean, I'm playing this on the veteran difficulty level at the moment, so this is like normal. And like I said, I've died a few times in the game, but it's like I didn't feel the game getting any harder. And then normally in most games it's like the challenge supposed to get better and better. And so anyway, well,
See you in a minute.
Yeah, so that's where I had a bit of a problem with it. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here now. And basically, well, Deadpool, really cool little game. I'd probably get this game cheap. Yeah, because like I said, the game itself is pretty average. But overall, it's so damn funny. It's just it's worth just getting for the comedy value, and I love it. I hope you enjoyed this little review, and in the meantime, goodbye for now.
Things like this, things like that.
It's all good in the long run.